You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, But you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, their starting five. Joey Johnson and Jonathan Lack will make up the backcourt. Bryant Cologne as the three. Drew Robinson is at power forward, and the man in the middle is Tyson Ice McCall. So for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills at point with Jaden Moore joining him on the backcourt. Then it's Drexel Carrington and Miles Thunderstone, along with the big man, MP. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
Now MP. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's Cologne. Lack, Moore covering. Back to Lack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The UIBL, no good that time either. Pass to MP. The three is up. He can't get it to go. Now McCall. Back to Johnson. MP with the block. They get it back. Cologne can't hit.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
Left side, it's Carrington. And here's Mills from outside. And the West hits it again from deep. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face. One of the top 20 prospects on display in this game. An impressive dunker from his height. Ice getting up above the rim.
Now MP. And he's got 6 points for him. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Here's Cologne. It's rebounded by Mills. Tries the spin move. And here's MP on the outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
McCall, no good. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. There's the triple. Rebound goes to the WCBL. To the middle. Here's Carrington. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Pass to Lack. Cologne. Back to Lack. Now here's Johnson. Will it go? UIBL, no good that time either. Stone outside. Shoots over Robinson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
And he is just a headache for whoever's got him assigned on D.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
For the EYBL All-Stars, Al Pachumsi, Leptos Aslanoglu, Vlad Dermot,
Now McCall.
Greg Combo. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Al Prachumsi on the wing. Dermonenko outside. The basket's good off the assist from Prachumsi.
Good pass by the big man, Prachumsi. I like whenever he shares the wealth like he did right there.
Pass to MP. Stolen by Leptos. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
And here's MP on the outside. Sinks it from distance.
Since the start of this game, they've been focused on good offensive positioning and finding quality shots.
I'm looking at the team field goal percentages side by side here. It's clear who's playing better basketball this half.
Now here's McCall. Prachumsi outside. And his first shot of the game is no good. Here's Schrader. Tombo defending. Outside MP. 5 to shoot. And they double up MP. The shot from 20 feet out. Corrado can't get it to go. Inside. Here's Prachumsi. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
That's the strategy. Give Prachumsi the ball and get out of the way. This big man knows what he needs to do inside.
MP. He's guarded by Prachumsi. And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
Athletic move to the rim from Prachumsi. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Here's Corrado. Passes to MP. Here's Stone. MP outside. Back to Stone. To the inside. MP, no good. And so it's the EYBL with it. It's a 16-point game.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Dermonenko. Outside, McCall. Out to Dermonenko. Misses the 3. Pass to MP. Here's Schrader. Shot from the top of the key. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Schrader.
McCall has it. Aslanoglu outside. Here's Tombo. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Schrader, defended by McCall. Pass to Corrado. Return to MP. The 3. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Connects it from downtown.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team, 1 shot at a time.
Pass to Schrader. And another 3 for the WCBL.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the 3 ball.
Dermonenko outside. Back to McCall. Takes the 3. MP grabs the miss. That'll count. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. The West All-Stars lead, running away with this one, and more basketball to come after this short break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. So it's the West now. They lead by 24, their biggest margin of this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Lack from downtown. Good, and Cologne gets the assist.
Lack with a triple of his own. That's exactly how you respond to a 3 on your team.
MP outside. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
What an advantage that he brings to this offense. Being able to drain that 3 ball, it really can extend a defense.
Cologne on the outside. Pass to Lack. Jacks up a 3. The West All-Stars pull it down.
Yo, match up on MP.
Now MP. 27 points for him. Mills. Over Johnson. And again, the West All-Stars score.
Taking what the D gives him. That's smart basketball. That's Devontae Mills.
McCall. Miles Stone, what a defensive effort there. The West with the ball.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Mills. MP. Clock at 6. Stone. 3-pointer. And another 3 for the WCBL.
I like Mills taking advantage of the situation there and firing when open.
They've been looking out of sorts over the last few possessions, guys.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage look.
Outside for Lack. Outside, it's Johnson. The UIBL, no good that time either. Mills outside. And here's MP on the outside. Up and in. His 10th make of the contest. He's only missed 3 so far. Outside, Robinson. Kicks it to Johnson. Lack. Here's Cologne. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Over Carrington. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. The WCBL on offense. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the way that Jaden Moore can cut right through a defense, it's impressive.
Like a hot knife right through butter. Even when you think you've taken away a lane or an angle, Moore still finds a way. For you gamers out there, it's almost like he's glitching through the defense at times.
Now here's Cologne. McCall for 3. Drills it from deep.
Well, we talk about McCall's shooting ability often, and he's just so good at cashing in from beyond the arc.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Now here's Cologne. Outside, Lack. Johnson. Outside, McCall. Pass over to Robinson. Over Stone. And he's off on the first shot of the game. The WCBL on offense. And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
It's been a parade of 3s from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Passes to MP. Mills. He's covered by Johnson. Screened by Stone. And here's MP on the outside. Black pulls it down.
Who's watching him?
Excellent D there from Miles Stone.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
He's been a force on offense all game long, at times carrying the whole team.
He helped construct this lead, and he's making sure they maintain it.
Now here's Lack. Shot to stop the run. McCall, no good.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
And a whistle blown against MP. That's his first foul.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That is showing some toughness on D. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Substitution for West All-Stars. Timeout on the court.
MP outside for three. Pure from three-point range.
It's so much fun watching a shooter have a big half from beyond the arc. When he's this hot, the green light is so bright.
Outside, Tombo. Perchumsey shoots a fader, and he comes up with the deuce.
He has the height to peek over any defense.
And Drake, that's what makes it a good play. Look to find the right matchup in the right situation. He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Dermonenko outside. McCall. Outside, Tombo. Vlad Dermonenko for three. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Johnny Chu, defended by Robinson, and that one's good for Chu.
Their shooting percentage just keeps improving here in the second half.
Well, they've done a great job sharing the ball. Good teamwork typically does result in high percentage shots.
Count the basket.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
Dish to Tombo. Back to Dermonenko. Tombo. Al Perchumsey on the wing. McCall outside. Clock at 4. Perchumsey with the screen. Out to Dermonenko. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
And that's what any coach loves to see, the possession ending in an assist.
Pass to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Schrader. MP. Fades back. And Vlad Dermonenko pulls it down. And Tombo. McCall. No good on the triple.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way out there.
Pass to Schrader. Back to MP. From the arc. Another shot. And Harris puts it in.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Here's Perchumsey. MP with the block. Here's Schrader. Outside for Chu. MP gets the three to fall.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Pass to Dermonenko. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer's offline. The West with the ball.
Move around.
And here's MP on the outside. The three-pointer goes.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Now here's Dermonenko. About 7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Brian Cologne. Jonathan Lack. Joey Johnson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Passes to MP. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from long range.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, as McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Hey, great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, you know, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. Or we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything, you know.
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen, you did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
gonna...
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.